Hi, Robbin Norris from John L. Scott here, and the MLS and RVAR board have asked its members to do a little Meet a Board Member segment. I decided to do mine in a video instead of a written interview. So they wanted us to tell you a little bit about ourselves so you can meet our board members and find out what it's like to serve on one of the boards. Maybe so that you will serve yourself, because it does have a lot of benefits being in the know. So as for myself, I was born in Hollywood and I grew up in Southern California. I was transplanted here about 25 years ago. I went to Portland for a job transfer and came down here and went to SOU and became a middle school teacher. So I taught middle school for about 13 or 14 years, somewhere in there out in Central Point. I was at Scenic Middle School. That was a great job. I learned a tremendous amount, got interested in health and fitness, and decided to open up my own studio and nutrition center. Quickly found out that owning your own business is great. You can do whatever you want, but you also have to do things like put paper towels in the bathroom and copy paper in the copier and fill in when people are sick. You know, all of that stuff that goes with owning your own place. So a friend of mine, AKA Scott Lewis, said, hey, why don't you consider real estate? And I got into real estate and I absolutely love it. It's the best of both worlds. Somebody else puts paper towels in the bathroom and paper in the coffee machine, and I just get to go about my business and make my own hours. So it's been a terrific, terrific thing. So they wanted us to tell you a few things you might not know about us. So I'm obsessed with learning how to be healthier. I would say I'd be obsessed with being healthy, but I'm not there yet. I am learning, and I've been sharing a few of those things by video on my Facebook, trying to learn how to do videos as well. Hence the reason I'm doing this one. But I married about a year ago, and I now have two daughters, Elena and Sadie, 18 and 12. So that motherhood is new to me as well. And my husband and I have a fantastic time dressing up and dancing and doing all kinds of crazy stuff. We're two peas in a pod. In fact, when we got married, we had a big party instead. This was our invitation. And yes, that's us. And so we did kind of a Cirque du Soleil themed costume party, and it was a super lot of fun. So that's the kind of thing we like to do. We're sort of wild and crazy people in that way, but then on the other hand, really grounded and stable. We watch a lot of documentaries on different things, trying to figure out what we're gonna do next for our health and what we're gonna try and all of that stuff. So anyway, it's been a lot of fun, and it's been a lot of fun and challenging, but really exciting and rewarding being a mom as well. Anyway, so as far as being on the board, I have enjoyed being on the board. It has also been challenging and rewarding. One of the things that I heard Colin Mullane say when I went through the Oregon Leadership Academy was, he said, you get addicted to being in the know. And quite frankly, that is why I am still on the board. You do get addicted to being in the know. Being in real estate is being very isolated. It's very similar to teaching. You know, when you teach in a classroom, they close the door and say, good luck. Yeah, they do kind of the same thing with real estate. And although all of our different companies have various supports and education and all that kind of stuff, you know, at the end of the day, you're on your own. But being on the board, you have this direct connection to what's happening in our world, whether it's through OAR or NAR, our board, all this stuff is coming through. You get to see the new technologies, figure things out before they, you know, hit the broad street, so to speak. And it really is addicting. And plus you get to be a part of it. You know, you get to help make some of those decisions and be on those committees. So it does get pretty addicting. So I highly recommend it for anybody watching this. If you have not been on the board, you know, you can be a one-year advisory director. You don't have to do a huge, big commitment. And really, you know, even if you do like a 3-year or something, it's not as long as you think. Those 3 years pass really fast. I don't know how long I've been on the board, but I've been a director. I've been a president-elect, and then a president. Now I'm past president, so I guess it's been several years. And it doesn't seem like it. It just seems part of my everyday work, and it doesn't take that much extra time, and it's certainly worth it. So that is Robbin Norris in a nutshell, and I hope to see you again soon. Feel free to call me anytime if you have questions about being on one of the boards. I'd be happy to help. Have a great day.